Ladies and gentlemen, let me share with you a principle that can transform your life, learning to depend on yourself. In a world where we are often taught to lean on others, the real strength lies in cultivating self-reliance and inner resilience. Self-reliance is the key to freedom. When you rely on others for your happiness, success, or even your survival, you give away your power. True freedom comes when you learn to stand on your own 2 feet, trusting in your abilities and your purpose. Dependence limits your potential, but self-reliance unlocks it. To depend on yourself means to develop inner strength. This strength is not just physical, but mental, emotional, and spiritual. It's the resilience to face challenges head on, the courage to take risks, and the wisdom to learn from each experience. Inner strength is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Taking responsibility for your life is essential. No one else is accountable for your success or failure. You hold the pen that writes the story of your life. Blaming others for your circumstances will only keep you stuck. Embrace the power of personal responsibility and watch how your life begins to change. There's a beauty in solitude. It's in those quiet moments, away from the noise and distractions, that you truly discover yourself. You'll learn what drives you, what scares you, and what you're truly capable of. Solitude is where you refine your vision and strengthen your resolve. Investing in yourself is not an option, it's a necessity. Build your skills, expand your knowledge, and grow in wisdom. The more you learn, the more independent you become. With each new skill, you reduce your need to rely on others and increase your ability to create your own destiny. Fear of failure is a major roadblock for many. But understand, this failure is not the end, it's just a detour on the road to success. Don't let the fear of making mistakes keep you from taking action. Every successful person has failed at some point. But they didn't stay down. They learned, adapted, and moved forward. Setting personal boundaries is crucial. People will only take as much as you allow them to. Protect your time, your energy, and your resources. Boundaries aren't walls to keep people out. They are guidelines to let others know how to respect you. Trust your instincts. There is a voice within you, a guide that knows what's best for you. Don't ignore it. Too often we doubt ourselves and look to others for direction, but your intuition is a gift. When you learn to listen to it, you make better choices and avoid unnecessary pitfalls. Confidence in yourself is a game changer. When you believe in your abilities, others will believe in you too. Confidence doesn't mean arrogance, it means having faith in your own potential. When you're sure of who you are and what you can do, you stop seeking approval from others. Be your own support system. Life will throw challenges your way, and not everyone will be there to help you. Learn to encourage yourself, to pick yourself up when you fall, and to keep pushing forward even when it's hard. Be your own cheerleader, and you'll find that you don't need the applause of others to feel accomplished. So I urge you today to take charge of your life. Learn to depend on yourself. You are stronger than you think and more capable than you know. The journey may not be easy, but the rewards are worth it. True independence, true freedom is found when you learn to rely not on others, but on the strength that lies within you. Relying on others may seem convenient, but it often comes at the cost of your own freedom. When you depend on someone else for your happiness, security, or success, you give away a portion of your power. It's like handing over the steering wheel of your life to someone else. They decide the direction you take, the speed at which you move, and sometimes even the destination you reach. This dependency creates a sense of limitation, where your actions and choices are influenced by the expectations, resources, or approval of others. True freedom, on the other hand, is about taking control of your own life. It's about being the driver of your own journey, making choices that align with your values, your goals, and your value vision. When you are self-reliant, you are no longer bound by the constraints that others might impose on you. You become the architect of your own destiny, free to pursue what truly matters to you without needing permission or validation. Self-reliance empowers you to navigate life with confidence. It means that you trust in your ability to handle whatever comes your way, to solve problems, and to find solutions. It's the assurance that you have within you the resources needed to succeed, regardless of external circumstances. This doesn't mean rejecting help or support from others, but rather it means not being dependent on it. When you know that you can rely on yourself, you approach life's challenges with a sense of courage and resilience. You're not afraid to take risks because you know that even if you stumble, you have the strength to get back up. Self-reliance fosters a deeper sense of self-respect and dignity. When you depend on others for your needs, it can create a sense of indebtedness or vulnerability. You might feel obligated to compromise your values or accept situations that don't align with your true self, simply because you feel you have no other option. But when you cultivate self-reliance, you stand on your own terms. You make decisions based on what's best for you, not on what others expect or demand. This kind of freedom is priceless. It allows you to live authentically, to be true to who you are, and to follow your own path. You become less affected by the opinions and judgments of others because you are secure in your own capabilities. You are free to pursue your dreams, to make mistakes, and to grow from them, knowing that your progress depends solely on your efforts and determination. Self-reliance is about unlocking the freedom to be fully you, unrestrained, unbounded, and unapologetically pursuing the life you envision for yourself. It is the foundation upon which true personal liberation is built, enabling you to break free from the chains of dependency and step boldly into your own power. Inner strength is the core of who you are. It is the foundation that supports you through life's challenges and adversities. It goes beyond physical strength or outward appearances. It's about cultivating resilience, emotional stability, and mental fortitude. Developing inner strength is a journey of self-discovery and growth, requiring you to look within, confront your fears, and build the capacity to endure and thrive, no matter what life throws at you. The first step in developing inner strength is self-awareness. It's about recognizing your own thoughts, emotions, and reactions in various situations. When you are aware of how you respond to stress, criticism, or setbacks, you gain insight into areas where you need to grow. This awareness helps you identify negative patterns such as self-doubt, fear, or anger that can weaken your resolve. Once you know these patterns, you can work on transforming them, replacing them with thoughts and behaviors that empower you rather than hinder you. Building inner strength also involves learning how to manage your emotions effectively. Life is full of ups and downs, and while you cannot always control what happens to you, you can control how you respond. Emotional mastery means not allowing your feelings to dictate your actions impulsively. It's about being able to stay calm and composed under pressure, to not let frustration or anxiety overwhelm you. This doesn't mean suppressing your emotions, but rather understanding them, accepting them, and then choosing how to act in a way that aligns with your best self. Another crucial aspect of inner strength is resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks and keep moving forward. Life will inevitably present you with challenges, losses, and failures. Resilience is what keeps you going when things get tough. It's about viewing difficulties not as roadblocks, but as opportunities to learn and grow. Each time you overcome a challenge, you reinforce your inner strength, proving to yourself that you are capable of handling adversity. This mindset shifts your focus from feeling like a victim of circumstances to being a victor who rises above them. Developing inner strength also means cultivating a strong sense of purpose. When you have a clear understanding of your goals and values, you gain a deeper motivation to persevere. Purpose acts as a guiding light, keeping you focused and driven, even when the path is difficult. It gives you the strength to make sacrifices, to push through discomfort, and to remain steadfast in your efforts. With a strong sense of purpose, your inner strength becomes anchored, giving you the stability to weather any storm. It's also essential to practice self-compassion. Inner strength is not about being perfect or always being strong. It's about being kind to yourself, especially in moments of weakness. Everyone makes mistakes, and everyone has moments of doubt and fear. Self-compassion means acknowledging your imperfections without harsh judgment and giving yourself the grace to learn and grow. When you treat yourself with kindness and understanding, you build a foundation of self-trust and self-acceptance, which are critical components of true inner strength. Inner strength is fortified through discipline and perseverance. It's about doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. It's sticking to your commitments, maintaining your routines, and pushing through difficulties with determination and grit. Each time you choose discipline over convenience, you strengthen your willpower and reinforce your capacity to stay the course, no matter how challenging it becomes. Developing inner strength is about creating a solid, unshakable foundation within yourself. It's the quiet confidence that comes from knowing you can handle whatever comes your way. It's the ability to remain grounded, focused, and at peace, even amidst chaos. And most importantly, it's the realization that your true power comes not from external circumstances, but from the strength and resilience that resides within you. Taking responsibility for your life means owning every aspect of it, your actions, decisions, thoughts, and emotions. It's about recognizing that you are the architect of your own destiny, the one who has the power to shape your experiences and outcomes. When you embrace this mindset, you shift from being a passive participant in life to an active creator. You stop blaming others or external circumstances for your situation and start looking within to find solutions and opportunities for growth. It begins with accepting that where you are right now is a result of the choices you have made in the past. This can be a difficult truth to face because it means acknowledging your mistakes, shortcomings, and failures. It means no longer pointing fingers at others for your disappointments or hardships. But this acceptance is also incredibly liberating because it puts you in the driver's seat. If you are responsible for creating your current reality, then you also have the power to change it. This realization is the first step towards true empowerment. Taking responsibility for your life also means understanding that your reactions to events are within your control, even if the events themselves are not. Life is unpredictable, and you will inevitably face challenges, setbacks, and disappointments. You may not be able to control what happens to you, but you can always control how you respond. This power to choose your response is fundamental to taking responsibility. It allows you to transform negative situations into opportunities for growth and learning, rather than seeing yourself as a victim of circumstance. When you take responsibility, you also commit to personal accountability. This means setting clear goals for yourself and being disciplined in working towards them. It means not making excuses for why you haven't achieved what you set out to do. If you fall short, instead of blaming others or external factors, you ask yourself what you can do differently next time. You hold yourself accountable to your own standards and values, and this commitment drives you to become better and achieve more. Taking responsibility requires a willingness to confront and learn from your mistakes. Everyone makes errors in judgment or takes actions they later regret. But rather than denying these mistakes or shifting the blame, you own up to them. You analyze what went wrong, why it happened, and what you can do to avoid repeating the same mistake. This process not only helps you grow, but also builds integrity and self-respect. When you take responsibility for your mistakes, others are more likely to trust and respect you, knowing that you are honest and accountable. This principle also extends to your thoughts and beliefs. The way you perceive the world shapes your reality. If you believe that you are powerless or destined to fail, your actions will reflect that mindset. But if you take responsibility for your thoughts and choose to adopt the mindset of possibility and growth, you open yourself up to new opportunities and pathways to success. Taking responsibility means challenging limiting beliefs and replacing them with empowering ones that support your goals and aspirations. In relationships, taking responsibility for your life means not expecting others to fulfill or complete you. It's about understanding that your happiness and well-being are your own responsibility. You do not rely on others to make you feel valued, loved, or appreciated. Instead, you cultivate these feelings within yourself. This doesn't mean you can't seek support or companionship, but it does mean that your sense of self-worth is not dependent on someone else's approval or affection. Taking responsibility for your life is about embracing the power of choice. Every day, you make countless choices that shape your future. Whether it's the decision to pursue a goal, to respond with kindness instead of anger, or to persevere in the face of difficulty, each choice contributes to the life you create. When you take responsibility, you become more mindful of these choices, knowing that they are the building blocks of your destiny. By taking full responsibility for your life, you empower yourself to create the life you truly desire. You are no longer at the mercy of circumstances or the actions of others. You become the author of your own story, capable of steering it in any direction you choose. This mindset fosters resilience, courage, and an unwavering belief in your ability to overcome challenges and achieve greatness. It is a powerful way to live, filled with purpose and intention, as you take charge of your journey and create a life that reflects your highest potential. Embracing solitude is about finding strength and clarity in being alone. It's not about isolation or loneliness, but rather about creating space to connect with yourself on a deeper level. In a world that often values constant interaction and external validation, solitude can be a powerful tool for personal growth and self-discovery. It allows you to step away from the noise and expectations of others, giving you the opportunity to reflect, recharge, and realign with your own inner voice and purpose. When you embrace solitude, you give yourself the gift of introspection. It's a time to look inward, to examine your thoughts, feelings, and desires without the distractions of daily life. This process helps you gain a clearer understanding of who you are and what truly matters to you. You can evaluate your goals, assess your progress, and make conscious decisions about the direction you want to take in life. Solitude provides a safe environment to explore your innermost thoughts and emotions, to confront your fears and doubts, and to cultivate a deeper sense of self-awareness. Spending time alone also nurtures creativity and innovation. When you are free from external influences and pressures, your mind has the freedom to wander and explore new ideas. Many of the greatest thinkers, artists, and leaders throughout history have sought solitude as a way to access their deepest creativity. In these quiet moments, your imagination can flourish, allowing you to see things from new perspectives and come up with solutions that might not be apparent in the hustle and bustle of daily life. Embracing solitude also strengthens your emotional resilience. When you learn to be comfortable in your own company, you become less reliant on others for validation and support. This independence builds a solid foundation of inner strength, enabling you to handle challenges and setbacks with greater confidence. You begin to trust your own judgment and intuition more, rather than constantly seeking approval or advice from those around you. This self-reliance is empowering. It gives you the courage to stand by your decisions and beliefs, even when others may not understand or agree. Solitude fosters a deeper connection with your own spirituality. It's in the stillness and silence that you can tune into the subtle whispers of your soul, reflecting on your purpose and the meaning of your life. This practice can bring a profound sense of peace and fulfillment as you align more closely with your true self and the values that guide you. Whether through meditation, prayer, or simply being present with your thoughts, solitude offers a sacred space for spiritual growth and renewal. It's also important to recognize that embracing solitude helps you develop healthier relationships. When you are at peace with yourself and comfortable being alone, you are less likely to seek relationships out of neediness or fear of being by yourself. Instead, you approach relationships from a place of wholeness and self-assurance, choosing to connect with others because you genuinely value their presence, not because you are trying to fill a void. This creates stronger, more authentic bonds as you are able to give and receive love without conditions or expectations. In a society that often equates busyness with successes and socializing with happiness, solitude can be misunderstood or even stigmatized. However, it is an essential part of a balanced and fulfilling life. It is in these quiet, solitary moments that you can truly listen to yourself, discover your own path, and build the strength to walk it confidently. Embracing solitude is not about withdrawing from the world. It's about creating a sanctuary within yourself that you can always return to a place of peace, clarity, and inner strength that supports you in all that you do. Solitude is a journey inward, a way to reconnect with the essence of who you are. It's a time to nurture your soul, to reflect on your experiences, and to dream about your future. It's about finding contentment and joy in your own company, knowing that you are complete and whole just as you are. When you learn to embrace solitude, you discover that you are never truly alone, for you have yourself, your thoughts, your dreams, and your spirit always there to guide and support you. This realization is a profound source of strength and peace, enabling you to navigate the complexities of life with grace and resilience. Building your skills and knowledge is a crucial part of personal growth and empowerment. It's about equipping yourself with the tools and understanding necessary to navigate life's challenges and seize opportunities. The more you know and the more skills you develop, the better prepared you are to take control of your destiny. Investing in your personal and professional development not only enhances your capabilities, but also boosts your confidence and self-worth, enabling you to approach life with greater assurance and purpose. The process begins with recognizing that learning is a lifelong journey. The world is constantly evolving, and what you know today may not be sufficient for tomorrow's challenges. Embracing a mindset of continuous learning ensures that you remain adaptable and relevant, no matter what changes occur. This means actively seeking out new knowledge, whether through formal education, self-study, or practical experience. It's about being curious, asking questions, and exploring new subjects that expand your understanding and perspective. Developing skills, both hard and soft, is equally important. Hard skills, such as technical abilities or specialized knowledge, can open doors to specific career opportunities and increase your professional value. For instance, mastering a new software program, learning a foreign language, or acquiring expertise in a particular field can significantly enhance your career prospects. These skills make you more competitive in the job market and can set you apart in your professional pursuits. Soft skills such as communication, critical thinking, and emotional intelligence are just as vital. These skills enable you to navigate interpersonal relationships, solve problems creatively, and make sound decisions. They are the foundation of effective leadership and collaboration, helping you to connect with others, resolve conflicts, and inspire those around you. Developing soft skills requires practice and self-reflection. It involves understanding your strengths and weaknesses and working to improve areas where you may be less proficient. Building your skills and knowledge also means being proactive in your development. It's not enough to passively wait for opportunities to learn. You must seek them out. This could involve enrolling in courses, attending workshops, or engaging in self-directed learning through books, podcasts, and online resources. You might also look for opportunities to learn on the job, taking on new responsibilities or projects that push you out of your comfort zone. By actively pursuing learning experiences, you take control of your growth, shaping yourself into the person you want to become. The process of building skills and knowledge goes beyond professional development. It's about enriching your entire life. Learning new things can bring joy and fulfillment, whether it's discovering a new hobby, developing a creative talent, or gaining a deeper understanding of the world around you. This holistic approach to learning broadens your horizons and adds depth and richness to your experiences. It helps you become a well-rounded individual with diverse interests and passions, enhancing your ability to connect with others and appreciate life's complexities. Another key aspect of building skills and knowledge is staying informed and engaged with current events and trends. In a rapidly changing world, it's essential to be aware of what's happening in your industry, community, and the broader global context. This awareness allows you to make informed decisions and to adapt your strategies and goals in response to new information. It also enables you to participate meaningfully in conversations and contribute positively to your community. It's also important to understand that building skills and knowledge is not just about accumulating information or certifications. It's about developing the capacity to think critically and apply what you've learned in real-world situations. This means going beyond memorizing facts to understanding concepts deeply, being able to analyze and synthesize information, and using that knowledge to solve problems and make decisions. The ability to learn effectively and apply knowledge creatively is a skill in itself, one that will serve you in every area of life. Investing in your skills and knowledge is an investment in your future. It empowers you to take control of your path, to create opportunities where none seem to exist, and to overcome obstacles that might otherwise hold you back. As you grow in knowledge and ability, you gain the confidence to pursue your dreams and the resilience to navigate setbacks and challenges. This process of continuous learning and skill building is the foundation of a fulfilling and successful life, one where you are equipped to achieve your goals and make a positive impact in the world around you. Overcoming the fear of failure is a transformative process that begins with changing your mindset about what failure really means. Many people view failure as a reflection of their inadequacies or as a final verdict on their capabilities, but in reality, it is a necessary step on the path to growth and success. It is only through making mistakes and facing setbacks that you can learn, adapt, and ultimately achieve your goals. Recognizing this shifts your perception of failure from something to be avoided at all costs to something that can be embraced as a valuable learning opportunity. The fear of failure often stems from a fear of judgment, worrying about what others will think if you don't succeed. This can lead to playing it safe, avoiding risks, and limiting yourself to what feels comfortable and familiar. However, staying in your comfort zone keeps you stagnant and prevents you from realizing your full potential. To overcome this fear, you must redefine success and failure on your own terms, independent of others' opinions. Success isn't about never making mistakes, it's about having the courage to try, to learn, and to keep moving forward despite the setbacks. Another important aspect of overcoming the fear of failure is reframing how you view mistakes. Instead of seeing them as negative outcomes, consider them as feedback. Each mistake is a piece of information that tells you what doesn't work, guiding you closer to what does. When you view failure as feedback, it loses its power to paralyze you. It becomes a tool for growth providing you with insights and knowledge that you can use to improve and refine your approach. This mindset allows you to take risks and explore new possibilities without being crippled by the fear of making a wrong move. It's also essential to understand that failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of the journey towards it. Every successful person has experienced failure, often multiple times, before reaching their goals. These failures are not roadblocks, but stepping stones that lead to greater achievements. They build resilience, teaching you to bounce back stronger and more determined. By accepting that setbacks are a natural part of the process, you become less fearful of them and more willing to take bold steps towards your dreams. To conquer the fear of failure, it helps to set realistic expectations and be kind to yourself in the process. Perfectionism can be a significant barrier, creating unrealistic standards that make any mistake feel devastating. Instead of striving for perfection, focus on progress and growth. Celebrate the small wins and learn from the losses. This approach nurtures a healthy relationship with failure, where each experience, good or bad, contributes to your development and ultimate success. Another powerful strategy is to break down your goals into smaller, manageable steps. Large, daunting goals can amplify the fear of failure because the stakes seem so high. By dividing your goals into smaller actions, you reduce the perceived risk and make it easier to take the first step. With each small success, you build momentum and confidence, which diminishes the fear of failing at the larger goal. This gradual, step-by-step approach makes the journey less overwhelming and more achievable. Visualization and positive self-talk are also effective tools in overcoming the fear of failure. Visualize yourself succeeding, handling setbacks with grace, and learning from every experience. This mental rehearsal prepares your mind to respond positively to challenges and reinforces your belief in your ability to succeed. Complement this with positive affirmations that remind you of your strengths and resilience. By consistently reinforcing a positive mindset, you diminish the power of fear and strengthen your resolve to pursue your goals. Surrounding yourself with supportive people who encourage and believe in you is another crucial element. The fear of failure can be magnified by negative influences and unsupportive environments. Find mentors, friends, or communities that inspire you and provide constructive feedback. These positive influences can help you see beyond your immediate failures to the potential that lies ahead. They remind you that failure is not an end point, but a stepping stone on the way to achieving your aspirations. It's also important to take action despite fear. Often the anticipation of failure is more daunting than the experience itself. The longer you wait and dwell on what could go wrong, the more your fear grows. Taking decisive action, even if it's imperfect or uncertain, breaks the cycle of fear and avoidance. With each step you take, you build confidence and diminish the fear that once held you back. Action creates momentum, and momentum can carry you through moments of doubt and uncertainty. Overcoming the fear of failure is about embracing the unknown and trusting in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. It's about recognizing that failure is not something to be feared, but something to be faced head-on, learned from, and transcended. When you free yourself from the grip of fear, you open the door to limitless possibilities. You become willing to take risks, to pursue your dreams, and to live a life that is true to your highest potential. This courage to face failure is what propels you forward, transforming each setback into a powerful step towards success. Setting personal boundaries is a vital aspect of self-care and self-respect. It's about knowing your limits and having the courage to communicate them to others, ensuring that your time, energy, and emotions are protected from being overextended or taken advantage of. Boundaries are not just about keeping things out, they're also about defining what you allow into your life, determining the people, behaviors, and circumstances that align with your values and well-being. Establishing boundaries begins with self-awareness. You need to understand your own needs, values, and limits before you can effectively communicate them. This involves reflecting on situations where you felt uncomfortable, stressed, or resentful because your boundaries were crossed. Perhaps you said yes when you wanted to say no, or allowed others to dictate how you spend your time. These experiences are clues that your boundaries need to be reinforced. Recognizing and acknowledging your own feelings is the first step in defining what is and isn't acceptable in your interactions and relationships. Once you've identified your boundaries, the next step is learning to communicate them clearly and assertively. This can be challenging, especially if you're used to prioritizing others' needs over your own. It may feel uncomfortable to say no or to ask for what you need, but it's crucial to remember that setting boundaries is not about being selfish, it's about honoring yourself and your well-being. When you articulate your boundaries respectfully but firmly, you teach others how to treat you. This clarity helps prevent misunderstandings and resentment, creating healthier, more balanced relationships. It's also important to recognize that boundaries are not rigid rules, they are flexible guidelines that can change as your needs and circumstances evolve. You might have different boundaries in different areas of your life. What works for you in a professional setting may not be the same as in your personal relationships. Being open to adjusting your boundaries as needed, while still maintaining their integrity, ensures that they continue to serve and support you effectively. Setting personal boundaries also means being willing to enforce them. It's one thing to communicate your limits, but it's another to uphold them when they are challenged. This can involve difficult conversations or making tough decisions, such as distancing yourself from people who consistently disrespect your boundaries. Enforcing your boundaries requires confidence and consistency. It's about standing firm in your values, even when it's uncomfortable or inconvenient. When you do this, you reinforce your own sense of self-worth and teach others that you take your boundaries seriously. A crucial part of maintaining boundaries is learning to say no without guilt. Many people struggle with this, fearing that saying no will disappoint others or lead to conflict. However, saying yes when you really mean no can lead to burnout, resentment, and stress. It's essential to understand that you have the right to protect your own time and energy, and that saying no is not a rejection of the person, but a commitment to your own well-being. Practicing this skill helps you prioritize what's truly important to you and create space for activities and relationships that nourish you. In addition to saying no, setting boundaries involves managing your own expectations and those of others. This means being realistic about what you can and cannot do and communicating this openly. If you take on too much or make commitments you can't keep, you risk overextending yourself and compromising your own needs. Being clear about your limits from the outset helps prevent misunderstandings and ensures that your relationships are built on mutual respect and understanding. It's also important to recognize that setting boundaries may sometimes lead to pushback, especially if others are used to you being more accommodating or flexible. People may react negatively when you start enforcing your limits because it challenges their expectations of you. This is a normal part of the process, and it doesn't mean you should back down. Instead, it's an opportunity to reinforce your boundaries and show others that you are committed to honoring yourself. Over time, most people will come to respect your boundaries, and those who don't may not be the healthiest influences in your life. Another aspect of boundary setting is recognizing when you need to distance yourself from toxic or draining relationships. If someone consistently disregards your boundaries or makes you feel unsafe or disrespected, it may be necessary to limit or end that relationship. This can be a difficult decision, but it's essential for protecting your mental and emotional health. Surrounding yourself with people who respect and support your boundaries creates a positive environment where you can thrive. Setting personal boundaries is ultimately about taking responsibility for your own life. It's about recognizing that you are the steward of your own well-being, and that it's up to you to create a life that aligns with your values and priorities. This doesn't mean you won't face challenges or conflicts, but it does mean that you will approach them from a place of strength and clarity. By setting and maintaining boundaries, you build a foundation of self-respect and integrity, enabling you to engage with others from a place of authenticity and empowerment. Trusting your instincts is about learning to listen to that inner voice that guides you, even when logic and external opinions may suggest otherwise. It's an innate wisdom that we all possess, yet many of us ignore or suppress it in favor of rational analysis or the expectations of others. However, your instincts are a powerful tool that can help you navigate life's challenges and make decisions that are aligned with your true self. They are the sum of your experiences, knowledge, and subconscious observations, often alerting you to opportunities or dangers before your conscious mind has fully processed the situation. One of the first steps in trusting your instincts is to cultivate a deeper awareness of your own feelings and reactions. Pay attention to how your body and emotions respond to different situations and people. Do you feel a sense of ease and clarity, or do you experience tension and discomfort? These physical and emotional cues are often your instincts trying to communicate with you. For example, if you feel uneasy about a decision or relationship, it might be a sign that something isn't right, even if you can't pinpoint exactly why. Learning to recognize and respect these signals can help you make choices that honor your well-being and integrity. It's also important to distinguish between instinct and fear. While fear can be a protective mechanism, it can also distort your perception and hold you back from pursuing your goals or stepping into new opportunities. Instinct, on the other hand, often feels calm and clear, even if it's urging you to take a challenging path. When faced with a decision, ask yourself if the hesitation you feel is based on genuine concern or just fear of the unknown. This discernment can help you move forward with confidence, knowing that you're making choices based on intuition rather than anxiety. Trusting your instincts requires practice and patience. Start by testing them in small, low-risk situations. For instance, if you have a gut feeling about a new hobby, try it out and see how it feels. If you sense that a certain person may not have your best interests at heart, observe their behavior and see if your initial impressions hold true. As you gain more experience and see your instincts validated over time, your confidence in them will grow. This practice helps you build a stronger connection with your inner guidance, making it easier to rely on your instincts in more significant decisions. It's also beneficial to create a quiet, reflective space where you can tune into your instincts without the noise of everyday life. Meditation, journaling, or simply spending time in nature can help you clear your mind and reconnect with your inner self. When you quiet the external distractions and internal chatter, you become more attuned to your instincts and can hear them more clearly. This practice of stillness not only strengthens your connection to your inner voice, but also enhances your overall sense of peace and self-awareness. Another key to trusting your instincts is letting go of the need for external validation. Often we seek approval from others before making decisions, doubting our own judgment in favor of the opinions of friends, family, or society. While seeking advice can be helpful, it's essential to remember that no one knows your unique circumstances, desires, and challenges better than you do. Trusting your instincts means valuing your own perspective and experiences above external input, and being willing to stand by your choices even if others don't agree or understand. It's also important to acknowledge that your instincts may not always lead you down the easiest path. Sometimes they will guide you towards difficult conversations, significant life changes, or uncomfortable truths. However, following your instincts is often the most authentic and fulfilling choice, even when it's challenging. It requires courage to act on your instincts, especially when it goes against conventional wisdom or societal expectations. But doing so allows you to live in alignment with your true self. Trusting your instincts doesn't mean disregarding logic or planning. Rather, it's about integrating your rational mind with your intuitive guidance. Use your intellect to gather information and consider different options, but let your instincts be the final compass that directs your path. This balance between logic and intuition creates a holistic approach to decision making, allowing you to make choices that are both informed and deeply resonant with your inner truth. As you continue to trust and follow your instincts, you'll find that they become more reliable and precise. Your intuition, like any other skill, strengthens with use and attention. You'll start to notice patterns and connections that others might miss, and your decision-making process will become more fluid and confident. This growing trust in your instincts empowers you to navigate life's complexities with greater ease and assurance, knowing that you have a trustworthy guide within you. Trusting your instincts is about honoring yourself and your unique journey. It's about recognizing that you have a deep inner wisdom that is always accessible and reliable, guiding you towards what is best for you. When you trust your instincts, you cultivate a sense of inner security and empowerment that is unshakable, regardless of external circumstances. You become more attuned to your true desires, more resilient in the face of challenges, and more confident in your ability to create a life that is authentic and fulfilling. Cultivating self-confidence is essential for personal growth and success. It's about believing in your own abilities, trusting your judgment, and knowing that you have what it takes to navigate life's challenges. Self-confidence isn't something you are born with. It's a skill that can be developed through intentional practice and mindset shifts. When you are confident, you radiate a sense of assurance and strength that not only influences how others perceive you, but also impacts how you perceive yourself and the actions you are willing to take. One of the foundational steps to building self-confidence is recognizing and appreciating your own strengths and achievements. Take time to reflect on the skills you possess, the obstacles you've overcome, and the goals you've accomplished, no matter how small they may seem. Acknowledge your progress and give yourself credit for the effort you've put in. By focusing on your successes, you begin to see yourself as capable and resilient, which reinforces a positive self-image. This practice of self-recognition is crucial because it shifts your mindset from self-doubt to self-assurance. Another key aspect of developing self-confidence is embracing a growth mindset. This means viewing challenges as opportunities to learn and grow rather than as threats to your abilities. Understand that making mistakes and facing setbacks are part of the learning process. Instead of seeing failure as a reflection of your worth, see it as valuable feedback that can guide you toward improvement. When you adopt this perspective, you become less afraid to take risks or try new things, knowing that even if you don't succeed at first, you have the capacity to learn and get better. This approach fosters resilience and a sense of competence that are vital for confidence. It's also important to take action, even when you don't feel fully confident. Confidence often comes from doing, not just thinking. Each time you step out of your comfort zone and face a fear or challenge, you expand your capabilities and prove to yourself that you can handle more than you thought. Start with small steps that push you slightly beyond what feels comfortable and gradually take on bigger challenges as your confidence grows. This practice builds a track record of success and reinforces the belief that you are capable of achieving your goals. Surrounding yourself with positive influences can also significantly impact your self-confidence. Spend time with people who uplift and support you, who believe in your potential and encourage you to pursue your dreams. Positive relationships provide a safe space to express yourself and receive constructive feedback, which can help you see yourself through a more supportive and empowering lens. Conversely, be mindful of distancing yourself from those who consistently undermine or belittle your efforts, as their negativity can erode your confidence over time. Another powerful way to cultivate self-confidence is through self-talk. The way you speak to yourself has a profound effect on your mindset and self-esteem. Challenge negative or self-critical thoughts and replace them with affirmations that reflect your strengths and potential. Instead of saying, "I'm not good enough," try saying, "I am capable," and "I am constantly improving." This shift in language may seem simple, but it can have a profound impact on your overall sense of confidence and self-worth. The more you reinforce positive beliefs about yourself, the more they become ingrained in your subconscious mind, shaping your actions and attitudes. Taking care of your physical health can also play a role in boosting self-confidence. When you feel strong and healthy in your body, it often translates into feeling more empowered and capable in other areas of your life. Regular exercise, proper nutrition, and adequate rest contribute to your overall well-being, which in turn supports a positive self-image. Feeling good physically can enhance your energy levels, focus, and resilience, making you more prepared to take on challenges and pursue your goals with confidence. Visualizing success is another effective strategy for building self-confidence. Spend time each day imagining yourself achieving your goals, performing well in challenging situations, or navigating difficult conversations with ease. Picture yourself handling obstacles with grace and resilience. This mental rehearsal trains your brain to be more confident and prepared when those situations actually arise. Visualization helps you develop a positive mindset and reinforces the belief that you are capable of success, making it more likely that you will take the actions needed to turn your vision into reality. It's also crucial to set realistic and achievable goals that align with your values and passions. Having clear, meaningful goals gives you a sense of purpose and direction, and achieving them boosts your confidence and motivation. Break your goals down into manageable steps and celebrate your progress along the way. Each small victory builds momentum and reinforces the belief that you are capable of achieving bigger things. Remember that self-confidence is not about being perfect. It's about trusting yourself to keep moving forward, learning and growing, even when things don't go as planned. Remember that self-confidence is a journey, not a destination. It's normal to have days when you feel less confident or doubt yourself. The key is to be patient and compassionate with yourself, recognizing that building self-confidence takes time and consistent effort. Keep showing up for yourself, keep challenging your self-doubt, and keep taking actions that reinforce your belief in your own potential. Over time, you will find that your self-confidence becomes a solid foundation that supports you in all areas of your life, empowering you to pursue your dreams and live authentically. Being your own support system is an essential aspect of fostering self-reliance and building a resilient mindset. This concept revolves around the understanding that while external support from friends, family, or mentors is valuable, the most profound and sustainable source of support often comes from within. Developing this internal support system empowers you to navigate life's challenges with confidence, independence, and a sense of agency. The first step in becoming your own support system is cultivating self-awareness. Take the time to reflect on your emotions, thoughts, and behaviors. Understand what triggers your feelings of doubt or insecurity and recognize your strengths and achievements. Self-awareness helps you identify patterns in your reactions, allowing you to respond to situations with intention rather than impulse. When you understand yourself better, you can provide the reassurance and encouragement you need during difficult times. Once you develop self-awareness, practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a close friend. Acknowledge that everyone faces struggles and setbacks, and remind yourself that it's okay to feel vulnerable or unsure at times. When you practice self-compassion, you create a safe inner space where you can navigate your feelings without judgment, fostering a sense of resilience and inner strength. Another crucial aspect of being your own support system is establishing a strong inner dialogue. The way you speak to yourself has a significant impact on your self-esteem and overall mindset. Replace negative self-talk with positive affirmations that reinforce your capabilities and potential. Instead of criticizing yourself for making a mistake, remind yourself that errors are opportunities for growth and learning. This shift in your internal dialogue helps to build a more supportive relationship with yourself, making it easier to face challenges with confidence. Creating a personal mantra or affirmation can also serve as a powerful tool for self-support. Develop a statement that resonates with your values and aspirations, something that reminds you of your strengths and capabilities. Repeat this mantra to yourself during times of uncertainty or self-doubt. Over time, this practice can help to rewire your brain to focus on your abilities and potential rather than your perceived limitations. It's important to set aside time for self-care. Engaging in activities that nurture your well-being, whether it's exercising, meditating, pursuing a hobby, or simply enjoying quiet moments, reinforces your relationship with yourself. When you prioritize self-care, you signal to yourself that your needs and feelings matter. This commitment to nurturing your well-being strengthens your inner support system, making it easier to cope with stress and adversity. Being proactive about your emotional needs is another vital component of being your own support system. Instead of waiting for external validation or support, take the initiative to seek out what you need. This may involve setting boundaries with others, seeking professional help when necessary, or engaging in activities that uplift your spirit. By being proactive, you empower yourself to take control of your emotional health and well-being. It's also essential to celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Take the time to acknowledge your successes and milestones, as this reinforces a positive self-image and boosts your confidence. Keeping a journal of your accomplishments can serve as a reminder of your capabilities, especially during challenging times when self-doubt may creep in. Reflecting on your journey allows you to see how far you've come and reinforces your belief in your ability to overcome obstacles. Develop a problem-solving mindset. When faced with challenges, approach them with curiosity rather than fear. Break down problems into manageable parts and brainstorm solutions that align with your values and goals. This proactive approach reinforces your ability to navigate difficulties and enhances your sense of agency. By viewing challenges as opportunities for growth, you cultivate a mindset that supports resilience and self-reliance. Another essential aspect of being your own support system is learning to forgive yourself. Mistakes and setbacks are part of life, but holding on to guilt or shame can hinder your progress and self-esteem. Embrace the idea that you are human and that learning and growth often come from experiences that may not go as planned. By practicing self-forgiveness, you free yourself from the weight of past errors and create space for new opportunities and insights. Cultivate gratitude for your journey. Recognize the lessons learned, the experiences that have shaped you, and the progress you've made. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant in your life, fostering a more positive and supportive internal environment. When you appreciate your journey and the person you are becoming, you strengthen your commitment to being your own support system, enhancing your resilience and self-reliance. Being your own support system is about recognizing that you possess the strength and wisdom to navigate life's challenges. By developing self-awareness, practicing self-compassion, fostering a positive inner dialogue, prioritizing self-care, and embracing gratitude, you create a robust foundation for emotional well-being. This internal support system empowers you to trust your instincts, take risks, and pursue your dreams with confidence, knowing that you have everything you need within you to thrive. In conclusion, learning to depend on yourself is not merely a skill. It is a profound commitment to embracing your own strength, wisdom, and potential. By cultivating self-reliance, you unlock the door to personal freedom and empowerment, enabling you to navigate life's challenges with confidence and resilience. As you develop inner strength, take responsibility for your life, and become your own support system, you create a solid foundation that will carry you through both triumphs and trials. Embracing solitude allows you to connect with your inner self, while building your skills and knowledge enhances your ability to take action and make informed decisions. Overcoming the fear of failure transforms obstacles into opportunities, and setting personal boundaries ensures you protect your well-being. Trusting your instincts and cultivating self-confidence further amplify your capacity to thrive in any situation. Remember, the journey of self-dependence is ongoing, filled with lessons and growth. It requires patience, self-compassion, and the willingness to confront challenges head-on. As you continue to invest in yourself and nurture your inner support system, you will find that you possess an incredible power to shape your own destiny. Embrace this journey with open arms and let your unwavering belief in yourself be the guiding light that illuminates your path toward a fulfilled and empowered life. The more you depend on yourself, the more you will discover that you have everything you need within you to achieve your dreams and make a lasting impact on the world around you.